around the corner. Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And not the start he was hoping for there.
No.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Ricky. Lock in. Do.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Looking long for Westbrook. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
What you playing, combination?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. Yeah, this is away, and I don't think Landry will get a chance to return here. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot. Right at the 20.
Here we go. At their own 20-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Preach.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackle.
We've been there.
Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Last week.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
I don't know where he at, man.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Where he at? Probably locked up.
Partner,
Knowing
we
his
know
ass.
today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short
That's what I'm
runs,
saying.
they
That's the
still
only thing
pay
I can think
dividends
of.
because they can
Shit.
take their toll on a defense.
Motherfucker love
They can
jail,
add
boy.
up
That
as
shit
the
like
game goes
Uno to
along.
him.
You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way
Man,
you
that
often
nigga
control the
stay
game.
in some shit, bro. Out for no reason though. It be like stupid shit.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly.
Yeah.
How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play?
Right. I'm on house
Not
arrest
easy for
and I
any
still
quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, he banned my A.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Second and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Yeah.
You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Yeah.
Third and 2. Now Trubisky completes it to Benjamin. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now Leonard Fournette. Nifty move. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size,
If you don't got a team, man, you definitely will get pissed off. You know, I had to fucking tell this dumb dude earlier, DA, when I was waiting on y'all to jump back on. He like, bro, he like, I'm capping all 3. I said, bro, that's stupid. He like, the game is called domination. I said, yeah, you're right. If you dominate 2, you're gonna win. I said you go and cap the other fucking person's spine, they gonna spine anywhere, and results is gonna have us all fucked up, and we ain't gonna know where these niggas coming from. And sure enough, he was like, bro, he's like, your way of thinking is dumb. I said, go ahead, go cap it again. And sure enough, he capped that shit. Them motherfuckers capped all 3. And I said, now look at your stupid ass.
To gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Yeah. I'm like, look, just take A and B, bro. Let them stay at C at the train tracks. He kept fucking going over there, bro.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They go play action with Trubisky. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, They do have a little grip to them, don't
they? They got a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves.
That shit gets me
if
every
they're
time.
having too much of an effect on the game.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fournette, a first down carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Sound about right.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Mayfield on first down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 58 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Did you see that shit, bro?
Take this inside the 20
no, sir, nigga. No fucking sir. Hell no, bro.
Well, they didn't
that
get
nigga jumped right on his ass.
I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Yeah, nigga.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Mayfield. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about
Shit
it.
don't
Hey,
add
we're
up,
gonna milk
man.
the clock here. We just got to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long.
Yeah, I'm
unless
playing
you
the
continue
JAGS
to
and
push
shit.
the envelope
Finally
on
was able to
offense.
get in, dog. That shit was like EA service down, so I restarted my shit.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Trubisky. And a little flow there is incomplete.
You know who it is.
Happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it
Beating
fell
the
incomplete.
dog piss out of him.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
I haven't seen that shit in a long time.
Over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
At the 41-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Check, 1-3. Check. Fresh down.
Mayfield down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd down.
You hear him, Creeps? Paul said he's still playing that pay to win lie over there.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Into heavy
That nigga
traffic,
threw
and it's
another.
intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I got you, son.
On 2nd down, it's Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First and 10, 27-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Check this.
They'll run with Fournette. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to cook up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a give, right side. Benjamin, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
58's the mark. Hey, orbit.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Completes it to Lee. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half. And Lambo will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Now after the made field goal, back out Lambo to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught by OBJ. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact.
Hey, Paul, this Jags nigga got Darius Slay and Jalen Ramsey.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
He know you weren't supposed to win that Super Bowl because I ain't even play that nigga.
Let's go.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point
deficit. You did that to yourself, nigga. It's about 5 teams, 10 to 6.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation.
Yeah,
nowadays,
it's definitely a hit or miss.
I love watching teams
It's
that
definitely
have
a hit or
enough
miss.
to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
That shit crazy, dog.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Browns drive about to get started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Going deep here for Landry. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 59 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice run on 1st down gets them 6 yards to the 31. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Go! 180! 18. Tighten up.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Fournette. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 14-yard 1st down pickup for the Jaguars.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10.
Alert!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
You got a juggernaut fucking. Yeah, you got a juggernaut, nigga.
Last play, because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Shoot. Wide. Get alert.
Now Trubisky to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there, because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Switch it. He's coming. We got double up.
On the carry, it's Chubb. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there. The Browns on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A very solid gain of 27. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme air.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Accelerating and off Off he goes. The 40, the 30, 10, 5, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
This nigga, I'm about to score, nigga. The score 7-13. This nigga, I'm on like, I'm in the red zone. This nigga, what's his name?
Yeah,
Mayfield.
we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run for it with Hill. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now, they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point? But after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. It's caught, Beckham. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Check 20. Hey, alert.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, and they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On 3rd down, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
He was just on here. I don't know where he at now. Shit, we were just in Miami.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Here we go,
On 1st down, Trubisky. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
That's horrible. He got to go.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end, but now it'll be third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I get a defense that can hold up their end.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, high 7.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. That's taken in by Callaway. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Mayfield to throw it. He finds his target, Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. The tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
180. Mike 58, right there. Record.
Now Fournette. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go again.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
180. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
On 3rd down, Fournette. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this one is right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Regular. Hey, 2.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert. Mayfield on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Mayfield now. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Landry, the intended target.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year, And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Jaguars, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener.